everybody. This is Daphnique Springs, and you are listening to My Logic Podcast. I have two fabulous guests today. First and foremost, we have Lulu Gonzalez. Lulu has a special out on Revolt TV. Also, she has a new swimsuit line coming out. And, I mean, you can see her all over the internet blowing things up. What else you got going on, Lulu?
You know, I'll be doing things sometimes on TV.
Games people play on BET.
Yes, y'all can check me out. You know, I'll be
Actress.
Here. You know, I'll be doing it all. You know, I'll be everywhere.
And also in the house, we have Jamal Doman.
Yes,
and Jamal has his own podcast called Dope Dealers Podcast. Did you ever sell dope?
I never sold dope, but I heard it, you know.
How did you get that name for your podcast?
Well, it's dope guests, dope topics,
you
know,
that's
dope
undercover.
funny.
He's from Jersey.
But, you know, my co-host, Toby, he used to sell dope. So,
so you associated?
Yeah, I'm associated with it,
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But I was square. I was the square, you know. So
you ever did a little dope?
Yeah, talk to me.
You smoked the crack?
I never smoked crack. No, hell no, I never smoked crack.
You look like you smoked crack.
I smoked some weed.
I seen you speed walk before, and I was like, he looked like he could have smoked crack.
I never smoked no crack.
He said, you know, Jamal, how old are you for you to say weed is dope?
Weed is dope, right?
No.
Yeah. Weed is not dope?
I'm not even a weed smoker, but dope for weed.
That's from the 70s.
See, when I grew up, you know, weed, I know weed is so accepted now, but, you know, growing up, it was still kind of, you know, something you did.
Dope was like heroin.
Yeah, I thought dope was either heroin or back in it, like maybe some coke. Like, you doing some dope. Dope. Yeah, you doing that dope stuff.
Yeah, I ain't never messed with that hair. I had some crackheads in my family, you know, so I watch people cook crack and I watch people smoke it, but I ain't never do it.
I watch people cook crack too.
Oh, yeah. You know, we from the hood.
I've never seen it. I seen crack rocks one time, and I was just like,
it smells.
Yeah, my uncle had a crack house, so I used to watch him cook the crack.
You ever got hair from a crackhead?
Yes, I've had. Yeah, I grew up in the projects. Oh yeah, I was young. We was young and wildin'.
That is not the answer. Well, you know, I grew up in the projects.
Yeah,
I mean that's something you take to your grave.
Oh, I mean, any kid that grew up in the projects, grew up in that, any teenager wildin' in them days. Yeah,
Did she have teeth?
I think so. It was so.
It wasn't
I was
real
a
crackhead.
kid.
It wasn't a full mouth.
It wasn't a full crackhead.
I think I gave her like $5 or something like that.
And you pay, so you know what? We gonna get to you because I got a topic later just for you because obviously you
I grew
pay
up in
for
the projects. Yes, I was wilding back in them days.
I was thinking about paying for sex one time.
What?
I'm gonna get me a fine ass escort.
I don't know if any dick is worth paying for, but you know what? To be honest with you, these fine ass men don't even call you back, so
Girl,
you might as well pay for the sex.
I'm paying for it.
I'll buy you some Jordans.
What do you need? You want a latte?
Shit, they do got you back. I mean, nowadays women, I think it's more acceptable for us to pay for things. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
that's why I'm even more comfortable with it because it's like, yo, it's 2019. It's okay. It's acceptable. It's okay for you to come over my house and me to kick you out afterwards. That's acceptable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like the broker I am. I want a rich man, but the more successful I become and the richer I come, I'm like, man, I just want somebody just to be there.
That's what I'm saying.
And you ain't gonna get no rich successful man and y'all both at home just chilling.
Right.
On your free time, on your downtime, being successful. So you got to get you somebody like Jamal.
Do you think it's a power? Hold up, no, that's funny you say that. But do you think it's a power thing? Now, do you think now that you're more successful, you like, okay, I get a man maybe lower than me, but do you think subconsciously I have power over them because I'm more financially stable?
No, I don't think it's about power. It's just about someone that can adapt to your lifestyle. Because the thing about it, that's why a lot of successful men date women, these athletes date women who have nothing going on because they're able to adapt to their lifestyle. If they need to pick up and go to another city, she's not a doctor. Exactly. She's not a lawyer or someone with a career or someone that's an actress. That they can just pick up and move. So I think it's about just having someone that could be there.
Yeah. That I don't need you to be like all up in my life right now. Like I just need you to be there. Just do you right here.
I want to go on vacation.
I want to do cause
you ain't got shit to do.
You ain't got shit to do. Like when you dating somebody who has like a career and other ambition as well, and y'all both trying to get it together, it's a competition now. Now it's like, oh, where you going? Where are you going? Where you networking at? Where you networking at? It's like that.
Oh, so you gonna book wilding out and not let me know?
Exactly. Like, oh, you got an audition. Like, damn, you can't just be happy for me.
Right.
Like, oh, who hooked you up? Who like? And it becomes one of those, and it's like,
competitive relationships. You been in one of them competitive relationships in LA?
Oh, yes. That's why I'm single now, because it's like the more successful I get, it's like, oh, word.
Wow.
You just gone.
Cats, they tripping like that? They should be happy for it.
No, my ex, if I had an invite and he wasn't my plus one, I couldn't go.
But sometimes you can't bring a guy with you as the plus one.
And then it turns
you gotta bring a girl. Oh, so you trying to fuck these niggas? Maybe to advance my career.
Because you ain't take out the trash. You don't know. But that's how it be sometimes. It's like, I can't take you.
Right.
But not because any disrespect, but for this moment, I might need my homegirl who's in the same business as me, who understands like when we get in there, it's go time. We're going to go network. We're not here to play around. We're going to get this money.
Right.
Not for me to be like, I don't need arm candy today.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to be. You want to be seen.
And also, I don't know about you, but in the past, I've dated someone who they want to be introduced to people. It's not the time or place, bro. Just step to the side. Let me go around. Let me work the room. You're here with me. Everybody saw us walk in together. You don't. So they feel uncomfortable when you just start. Because sometimes, I don't know about you, but like out here in LA, you just start a conversation with people. It's not like where I'm from in the South where everybody wants to meet. Hi, I'm Jamal, Daphnique, Lulu, Jamal. It's not like that in LA. It's just like, hey, what's up? You know, I was thinking about you for a project. Not somebody, wait, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I'm Jamal. Like, it's like, wait.
Yeah. Yeah, like my ex used to do music, right? And I had a friend who at the time just came off of America's Got Talent. He's known, like he's a really poppin' singer. And I was like, yo, this is who you need to meet. This is my homie. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm introduced him. We're in a public setting. It was actually at an event.
Right.
Literally, I was just thinking about him like, oh, this is who I was telling you about. You got to meet my man. I'm telling you, this is my man. Y'all need to collab. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. Right in front of me, changing numbers, all good. And I remembered, dude, I have a sketch that I need you for. I want you to sing in it, right? And I had a new phone. I literally said, bro, give me your number 2. They're literally talking right now. Give me your number. I'm going to text you, blah, 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 for when we get the sketch going. I get home. And he's upset with me. He's like, you just gonna bag dudes right in front of me?
Oh my God.
I said, what? I was like, what?
You're supposed to be quiet.
The male ego sometimes.
But I was like, how am I bagging him? We're communicating. We are trying to work together. But his insecurity was like, oh, you trying to bag other dudes. And I'm like, I'm trying to get us money because he's a millionaire. And he going to produce your track and he going to come in on the project that I got. So we all win.
And we going to boost it.
We gonna boost it.
Okay, we gonna boost it. I'm trying to uplift you, uplift me, uplift us.
So yeah, I had to fall back. I was like, I don't want to date no more.
It's hard to date. I really don't date in the industry. It's hard. It's hard to date a girl.
But then who do you date? Because you can't date a regular chick because she's going to turn into a groupie.
No, I've been lucky.
Let's talk about groupies. It is so many groupies out here. Some people that you just meet,
male
regular
groupies
people.
Too?
Male groupies, female groupies. But I've tried to like, I'm interested in this person. And they just keep asking me about my career, telling me. I actually went out with somebody recently, just went out with him, you know. And he told me, yeah, you need to be doing a special. Yeah, you funnier than her, and her. I said, well, I don't look at it as a competition. That person is successful. I'm successful in my own right. It's not a competition between me and, so you don't think it's a competition out here? That just showed me where your mind state is. I'm like, I just met you.
What?
This is my first interaction with you. You should not be discussing my career. Because at the end of the day, Daphnique live in a nice ass building, drive a nice ass car, and doing well. Bitch, my watch costs more than your car. So don't come for me, sir.
Dudes out here, when they see a successful woman, they always feel like, well, I know how to help. And you don't.
Yeah.
And you on the couch, bruh.
Yeah.
How you gonna help me? And you don't even got your life together.
Right, I know how to help. Now, might have needed a man's help probably like 7-8 years ago when I first got out here to, to like coach me. Because Jamal, you've always been like a coach, like Daphnique, this, that, and other. You've helped me do this and do that. So yeah, that's cool for you to come in at that level. But at this level, you should talk to me and not at me.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. Because we don't.
Can I ask Jamal a question?
Ask him.
That's Lulu. Ask me a question.
Why is it, maybe you could shed some light on this to me, because, Daphnique is a alpha female. I'm an alpha female.
2 alpha.
I can tell.
What is it about alpha females that, I don't want to say intimidate because then they're like, you don't intimidate me, but what is it about alpha females that kind of throws men off a little bit?
These guys,
Black men. Let's be specific.
Yeah, black
so
men.
It's just,
I mean, no offense, but I've never dated outside of my race.
I've never dated outside of my race either, but I do know just dealing and watching other cultures that it's black men.
Yeah. So what is it about alpha females that throw men off?
I don't think it's entirely all black men. It's just y'all may just be just finding some
90% of them.
Yeah,
we just ain't found the 10%.
I just think it's the ego and it's insecurity. I think it's the way these dudes was raised that they just can't handle a strong woman who got her stuff going on and knows what she wants. These guys, unfortunately, a lot of these guys, they grow up in these neighborhoods where it's not a lot of women like y'all.
Where they get head from crackheads.
Yeah. There's just not a lot of women like y'all. They just used to the docile, no goal oriented females. So when
they feel intimidated.
Exactly. They feel intimidated. So in the way that they fight that is they puff their chests out to you guys and you know what I mean, tell you this is how it's gonna be, when they really just you just gotta, as a dude, if you meet a girl who's doing a thing, you gotta just find your role. You gotta do the Stepman to Oprah. Is his name Stepman, right?
Yeah.
You gotta do the Stepman to Oprah.
And Stepman is very successful.
Yeah, exactly. And he knows how to play his role. And I'm cool with Niecy Nash's husband. I don't know if y'all Niecy Nash, the actress.
Niecy Nash.
Her husband is from New York. He's a Giants fan. I'm an Eagles fan. I'm cool, and I've seen their interaction. Like he's just a regular dude. I see how he plays his role. She lets her shine, and so it's just. Y'all gotta find cats like that. Y'all gotta leave these weak mentality dudes alone.
At the end of the day, when my ovaries are dry.
My ovaries is ticking.
Okay, they like, bitch.
Hey,
they blowing out powder. I check my underwear every day and it look like powder, and I ain't put on no damn baby powder.
It's like you crack an egg and then baby powder come out. It's like, ooh, time is ticking.
So y'all saying that okay?
But I do think another issue too. A lot of black men suffer from PTSD from slavery.
Yeah, that's
and just being black in America.
Yes, yeah,
and having no dads because they black in America.
That's a key.
It's
that
true.
cycle.
It's a cycle and a cycle, and they don't want to face it. They don't want to get help. They don't want to talk to anybody about it.
Yeah.
And then it just becomes a cycle. Like, you ain't gonna tell me. So everything that they don't have the strength to say to the white man, they say to us. Well, bitch, you think you all of that? Well, I am.
Mm-hmm. You should have the same confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Who told you else was?
And that's what it is. It's their ego. They just have no confidence. They just can't deal with you're doing your thing, and they're not happy with their life. Instead of just learning from you, say hey. I see you doing your thing.
Or let's uplift each other.
Yeah, let me know what you do. What's your plan? Here's my plan. Help me with this.
Oh, I love a man with a plan.
Ooh, I love a man with a plan.
Just
most
I got
men
this
don't have
plan.
plans.
Help LouLou. Help me with this. This is what I'm thinking about doing. What you think about this? They just.
My ex would never do that. He would.
And as an alpha female, we want to help.
I want to help. I'm over here.
I suffer from that too, so I can't.
Listen,
I'm guilty of that sometimes.
And that's the thing. I would sit here. I built my ex up. I tell him the Jay-Z line, like, I made you. Why would I play you?
Right.
Like I built you. I helped you.
That hurt my soul.
Because he used to be like, nah, you don't believe me. Like, bro, that car you driving is because of me. That fade you wearing is because of me. That chain, them clothes, that food in your stomach is because of me. So I made you. Why would I play you? I just want to make you a better king. Right. It's not my fault. You still think you a prince.
Or a peasant.
Or a joker. But I had to let him go because he was like, nah, you hating. And I'm like, I'm hating. All right. And he told me, I can't manage you and my music.
Oh.
You ain't got a publishing deal. So
Wow.
you need to manage the groceries that need to be put in the fridge and take out that trash. That's what you need to manage.
Leave them industry dudes alone. You get you the general manager at Target.
No,
I'm telling you,
no. I tried that too. I had a regular ass dude, regular job. He don't want to do nothing in the industry.
Then they become jealous. The jealous.
I used to be on the radio. I used to be on radio in the morning. He subscribed to the radio station channel just to hear who I'm talking to and what I'm talking about. So I would be on the air and then my phone is blue, and he would write these long, why are you talking to him like that? Are you flirting on the air? You really going? And it was an episode, literally a dude was a poet. And he's reading his poetry. Now we're on the air. I'm not gonna be like, hey, that was trash.
People don't understand is if somebody gonna cheat on you, they gonna cheat on you.
Crazy.
You got that good.
He literally called the station. And he, another friend of mine, another comedian, he called her. When I say I know you guys know Kanisha Bus, a very funny comedian.
Kanisha, yeah.
He was on the phone with Kanisha for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, you got that. You got that stalker.
He was a regular dude, and he was so insecure because he's like, you're talking to who? You're where? Who are you with? And I'm like, I like you. I'm just work. These are regular dudes who they just got money. Like they just regular people. And he lost it. He lost it. And I was just like, I can't do this no more. I need somebody that understand the business.
Okay, let us get into, we ain't even got into our first topic.
We just talking. We having fun.
We having fun. We talking. The topic of the day is who should initiate sex for the first time. Okay, we got two alpha females and an alpha male. So who should initiate sex for the first time? Because see, you guys, we're in the midst of the #MeToo. Movement where women are like, well, I've been taken advantage of and this has happened to me and no more. So who should initiate sex now?
No, you got it.
Well, as
I want to hear this.
It's always the female. That's always been. I'm 46 years old. I've never initiated. The first time I never initiated. I've always, the way I was raised, you let
what
the female.
Considered? Let's break down your definition of initiation too.
Well, when I meet a girl, when we talk, I don't really even talk about sex a lot when we because I know females have told me, guys, that's when they first pursuing a woman, they talk too much about sex. So I let her bring it up. If we'll talk about your family, religion, your church you go to, your kids, your job. I never bring up sex unless she, if she bring it up, then we can. I never bring it up, and I always let the female initiate sex. I've been doing that ever since I started having sex. Let her initiate the first time.
But what's the initiation? Do I have to kiss on you, or do I have to just be there at night, Netflixing and chilling?
No,
and that's considered initiation.
When I invite you to my house,
that's
initiation.
No, I'm saying
because nobody come to my crib.
Yeah.
So if you come to my house at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I don't want to talk to you. A woman, when a woman wants to have sex with you, she'll let you know. So like she may invite you over, or you can spend the night. I know, okay.
But see, I done invited people over and to spend the night because they didn't have a place to sleep, and I didn't want the dick. So that's why I'm saying. What is your?
Well, usually, you get in the bed. You get in the bed. Now, I may hug. I may do the kiss, but it's already been kind of established that what we're going to do. I offer her. You know what I mean? I always, because I've been. One time, I was a girl told me. I put my hand on her. I don't even remember. We was in the car, and later on she said, "I stopped talking to you because remember that time you was in the car and you put your hand on my leg." I was like. What? She said, yeah, I thought that was inappropriate. And so that's why I let the woman, because
she did that to me too, and I felt uncomfortable.
She was just trying to find a way out. That's all that was. Remember when you blew that eyelash out my eye? Like, ooh.
So I've always.
You picked that lint out my hair like Drake did.
So Jamal has been Me Too before Me Too. I was Me Too for 20 years. I've always let the woman initiate it or, let me know this is
So let me ask you a question. Did the crackhead initiate the blowjob?
When I gave her that $5, that initiated it.
Okay.
So that was the first and only time you initiated
Yeah, that's
sex.
the first. I was young and dumb. I was young and dumb, but I would love to hear you guys because you guys are alpha females.
I'm tired of initiating. Like I'm tired because one, they don't think I'm for real when I initiate because they think I'm playing, and I have to be like.
When you're an alpha female, people always think you playing because I don't know what alpha females is about us, but we kind of have a masculinity to us in a small way, but not like, hey, nigga, like I got a little dick. But no, but more like, yeah, like
I want you.
Like I could be the homeboy too, or the homegirl, or I could be whatever.
So
they don't know how to read. They be like, oh, stop playing.
Dudes don't know how to come at me. They're so conflicted. Like, because I am the homie, and then we could be talking about basketball, like chilling and talk about
playing Madden
and shit, and be like, so you try to have sex? And they be like, what? They be like, no, for real. Like,
dick can't even get hard after that.
Like, after a while, I be like, I have to like tone it down. Now I have to be like super dainty, and I have to be like, so like, you want to come over? And like, but when I'm like, yo, what's up? You trying to come through? You want to play some Xbox?
That's like, that New York in you.
And they be like, what the? Like,
with your Timbs on.
Yeah, I be like, come through, son. Like, you trying to get this work or not? Like,
what they say?
They don't. When they think I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
And then they're like, yo, you stop playing, Lou. And I'm like, nah, friend, I'm trying to fuck with you. stop playing, Lou. You just joking. I'm like, nah, I'm serious. Come through. I'll be naked at the door. Come through. And they like, you playing.
Well, you do look like you would set a car on fire. So they probably like, nah, if I get in that pussy, it could be a bad
They be
situation.
thinking it's a trick. They be like, nah, what's this is a
What's
TV
really
show?
good? What's really good?
You got the vibe that, hey, I might show up to the door with a strap on, nigga. I'm fucking you, nigga. You want this work?
And I'm so the opposite. I'm so dainty. Like when it comes to guys I like, I'm like so like, oh my God. Like I get shy and I don't and I stumble over my words. But when it's like a dude that I'm after, I'll be like, yo, come through. I like you. Like, what's up? I'm not trying to, we don't got a date or nothing. Like, just come through. Like, I'm fine. Now, one dude told me, nah, you gonna fall in love. I was like, no, I'm not. I got shit to do. I just need you to come over. Nah, it's gonna get deeper than that. We gonna start.
He gonna fall in love.
And that's why I was like, oh, okay.
Has that ever happened? Like somebody you be like, I ain't falling in love, and then he may have put it on you. You
not
like,
me, him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we know you got the good.
Yeah.
Niggas be calling you when you on the radio show.
On the radio show.
I'm like, damn, like you gonna get me fired.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm over initiating. I'm waiting. I think I'm gonna be patient this time around in my life, and I'm gonna wait for a man to come sweep me off my feet.
You know what? I would say that I prefer the man to initiate.
Okay.
Like you said, as a woman, you put out little signs like, that's one of my signs.
Wait. Your sign is a deep sign?
Yeah. Or if we Netflix and chilling too long, like I may say, you sleep? You sleep?
I did. Are you tired?
Yeah. You tired? Yeah, I'm good. Some people don't pick up on it or put the foot on you.
Yeah.
Then some niggas don't like toes, so they be like, what's going on? Get your feet off of me.
I don't like toes.
Now the most I would sometimes I do a massage. You want a massage? I do a massage.
I love a massage.
You know what?
You want me to do your massage?
Talking about massages, that gets us into the meme of the day.
Oh, you have a meme of the day?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love a good massage.
Oh yeah,
I fall for. I'll be. You know what's so funny? I pulled that trick on a dude and it didn't work. I gave him a massage and then he went the hell home.
No, my massages are. I've been told I get some good massages.
Okay, so the meme of the day is a boy says to his mother, he says, "Mom, did you want a daughter or a son?" And the mom says, "I wanted a back rub."
That is hilarious.
I would like to say that back rubs, I've never got pregnant off of a back rub, but I will say that back rubs are the number one initiators of sex.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Yes.
That is
I
true.
agree
That's
with that.
funny.
So it was funny and ironic that you would even say that, that, I do a little back rubs.
Yeah,
and you know what? I'm telling you, the damn Asian people, Swedish massages, nobody has a massage on a man that want to have sex with you.
That is true. That is true. Oh, listen,
You got me sound like I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps now thinking about it.
Okay, that is the best massage ever. A man who wants to have sex with you the
That
first
is true.
time.
That
The
is
first
true.
time.
Coming.
That's
You
true.
know what's coming.
That's
he
true.
gonna give you his all because he ready to massage your joints and your ligaments and your tendons.
Ooh, not
And
the ligament.
girl, he gonna wear that ass out. That's why.
The hands be
Get some
all
cocoa
strong.
butter.
Yeah. Oh,
Put it
and
on
then
your
what
head.
they always say too, you gotta take your shirt off. I can't get no massage with your clothes on. When they do massages at the mall with clothes on.
You got to take your shirt off. You
gotta
have to take your shirt off. You want
And then
this.
next thing you know, he
good.
gonna say, well, you want me to get your legs? You gotta take your pants off. You underwear? Let me get your glutens. The underwear? All right, cool. Then next thing you know, he kissing on your neck. Next thing you know, he like just done tipped in. And you know, say, oh, okay. And then,
Now this is happening.
now this is happening.
Actually, I'm for me. I think it's either gonna be a back rub or like slid in my DMs or some shit like that. Because I feel like that's the new wave right now. It's like people aren't really going out. You know, it's like, how did you meet your mom? Like, Mom, how did you meet Dad? Well, they slid in my DMs.
Yeah. That's the new. Well, that's the new.
Is
Can I
that
have
what
your
we gonna
phone
tell
number?
our kids?
Yes.
That's the new. Can I have your phone number? What's your Instagram? That's the new.
Yeah.
That's how it is now.
That's how I connected with this dude. I haven't seen him forever, and he slid in my DMs, and I was like, I forgot about you.
I'm gonna tell you a story where that blew up in my face. I had this ex, but we had stopped messing with each other. We cussed. We one of them like we cuss each other out and don't speak to each other for 2 years. And a homie of mine's, somehow I don't know, we was in a barbershop talking, but anyway, he inquired about her. Now, I haven't talked to her in 2 years. He kept asking me about her what's her Facebook? I'm like, for like 4 times, I was like, get out of my face. The fifth time I was finally like, man, this is her Facebook. Her Facebook is that. Leave me alone. Don't you know he followed her, got in her DM, and bagged her. I was pissed. I was kind of pissed. I was hating a little bit. Because I didn't think she was the type that you could bag through the DM. I was like, but I guess, and he was just a regular dude. I was like, you got her. I had to give him his props. I was mad at him. But
was he your friend?
He was kind of my friend, but like an associate. My friend, but not friend, but I knew her.
Not a friend if he trying to bag your ex.
Anybody can get bagged in the DM.
I see. I was like, and it's funny because me and her started messing with each other years after that. I was like, how did she was like,
you'd be amazed who's in the DM.
He just was talking
a lot of people, I'll tell people, oh, I'm single and it's no good men out here. But a lot of people be in my DMs. It'd be so many that I don't even have the time to
I don't look through all of them.
It's too many. If you don't have like a blue check mark or something that sticks out, it's kind of hard to really notice.
There's a lot in the DMs.
It's kids,
but it's like not quality.
12-year-olds.
It's quantity, not quality. Yeah, I got 10-year-olds sending me eggplant and dick pics.
Not dick.
Yeah,
not the baby dick.
I had to block those.
She said the baby dick.
The baby dick.
Baby dicks, and I was mortified, and I was like, you know what? I don't need your participation on my page any longer.
Okay.
These parents have no idea what these kids
are doing. You have no idea what your son just sent me.
But to go back to what we was talking about, who should initiate it, that has blown up in my face too. Because a couple times I've spent the night with a girl and waiting for her to initiate, nothing happened, and I was respectful.
You was gay?
No, like later on.
Yeah, have you ever felt that when the guy didn't initiate sex? You like, he gay?
Yeah, the dude I was talking to, he was like, "You probably think I'm gay," and I was like, yeah.
No, later on, the girl, I was like, man, I wanted you. She said, remember that night you spent the night? You didn't do anything. I was like, I was waiting on you. She's like, I was waiting on you. I was like, oh, man, that's what I should have been a little bit more aggressive.
Sometimes we want the man to just take you and just start kissing on you like a movie, man.
But if I say no at any point in time,
it's no.
No means no.
No means no.
But if I'm going with it, you go with it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Have you ever here's another catch-22. As a woman, it's been at times that you really didn't want to have sex with a man, but he's been so aggressive that you didn't want to turn it into like a weird situation. So you just kind of go along with it, but you really didn't want to do it. And then the next day you feel like low key you was taken advantage of and raped.
Crazy.
Yep. I felt like that before.
Yeah, I've heard.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of women don't. I'd say most women in some aspect or form have had these weird ass situations where you feel like the next day is like you're aggressive, and I didn't want to just turn it into a fight that I just kind of went along with it. And the next day I feel like, oh my God,
kind of took advantage of it.
And then 2 days later I'm like, I'm lonely, let me call him again.
Yeah. Oh, I've been there. I've been there.
But I mean, it must have been good.
No, it wasn't.
It's
good.
not always good. Cause I'm always I've jumped off a building or two for some small dick, and not because it was good, but because I was like, I'm lonely. It's like, woo.
He answers the phone.
Wow.
And
he don't mind taking me to go get something to eat before.
And he know he got a little dick, so he compensates in other ways.
Oh, yo.
So it's like, I'm not really feeling anything or losing out on anything.
He drove 3 hours for little dick.
Is that true?
He was a nice person.
Well, he was okay.
See?
So you think
really that nice.
little dick dudes are they're nicer? They're nicer because they know.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, because they have that Napoleon complex.
Or if they have a lot of money, then they figure like the money compensates.
Just like, what's his name? It was on Shade Room. What's his name? Was it one of the Ray Sherman kids?
Oh yeah.
And he was like, he said it in the caption. He was like, I don't care. You can have my little dick pictures anyway. Yeah, I had sex with you.
But you swallowed my kids.
And he got money, and that's what he said. I'm rich. I don't care. I got a little dick. And it's like, oh, what happened when the money's gone?
Girl, hopefully he never loses. Because that can get
I don't know nothing about
terrible.
that.
So yeah, I'm over initiating sex. I'm over it. The last time I initiated sex, it didn't go well. The last time I had sex, it wasn't initiated by me. It was initiated by him. And he was young as hell. And I was surprised, and I was over here like, hey, what you doing this week? Are you busy? He's like, yeah, I got things to do. I'm like, now I'm that chick. Like, what you doing? You need help on your album? What you doing? You need a video girl?
You keep messing with these musicians. You love. Okay, you have a type. We see Lulu has a type. You got a type.
They all look the same too. Like if you were to line up every dude like I have a mess with,
light skin.
So you like the light skin?
I like
well, they're all like my complexion, like brown. I'm not light skin. I'm like brown.
What's your nationality? Can I ask?
Panamanian.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're all brown. They all look like a version of Trey Songz and Chris Brown mushed together. Like they all look like a whole tribe of August Alsinas and Trey Songses and stuff like that. So they all look.
You gotta get you some brown skin brothers.
That's why this year I said I'm only
I like
dark
the
skin.
blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
If it's coffee brown,
where my kids just come out like, give us out free.
Yeah, that's my new type right now. What's it? Kofi Brown? What's his name?
Yeah, he's handsome.
That color,
like an Idris Elba.
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now. I'm like, I'm mushing light skin dudes out the way. Like
London, Nigerian.
I got a lot of Nigerians.
London, but not Nigerians. I dated a Nigerian.
Well, most of them black people in London aren't Nigerians.
Yeah.
I met a dude in London who's like Cambodian and a whole bunch of other things. And
Jamaican too. A lot of us Jamaicans. Y'all mess with
good,
y'all. Nobody mess. I had a meme.
They be dancing up on you too much in the club. I can never even get past that. Like, sir, you're musty, and you have on white shoes that's now black because you've been dancing so hard on the dance floor. They got scurf marks on them. Sir, get away from me.
Our closets don't match.
I'm gonna send you this meme about what you just said. I was sitting. I don't know if you can. I'm sending it to you now. Yeah, but I hear the about Jamaican men. I've heard so many women say they a little bit too aggressive.
They're possessive.
Yeah,
they're very possessive.
I dated a Nigerian. He would say, "You're mine," and it just felt creepy.
Yeah, I went when I was in New York last time. I went to like an Afro beats party, and I was dancing. Everybody's like, "Are you African?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm Panamanian." You know. So there's one African dude who's like, "Nah, you must be African," and he's like straight from Nigeria. And literally, we was having a conversation. Like I was like standing like right here because we was in the club, you know. So he's like talking to my ear, and literally
they love to talk and spit. He's like,
and he was like, so
damn.
I guess he saw me. I was like trying to move away, and he did one of these.
Whoa!
Like literally just met him like 2 seconds. And he was like, "You're mine now." And I was like, he was like, "What's your birthday, your age or whatever? I'm going to send you a plane ticket." I was like, "No, this sounds like a scam." I was like, "No, you want my what?"
Okay.
I was like, "No, but
date of birth. You about to sell me as no sex slave."
The whole night, he just kept following me around. I was like, "You're mine. You're mine." And I was like,
that's not sexy.
That's not sexy at all. I left. After that, I left the club. I left the club. I told my girls, "Hey, time to go. We gotta go." And he was like, and then he started texting me, and I was like, I had to block him because he was like one of these. Like literally, was in the club. He grabbed my phone and was like,
"That happened to me at a guy I met at Katana, and he was African or something." And so I gave my number because he was pressing me, and then so he was just kept texting me, and then when I seen him. I know it's like a way to get guys off your back. Ask them for money. Ladies, if you ever either you done found a good man because he gonna take care of you and get that cell phone light bill paid, or you gonna scare a fuck nigga away if you ask for money. That's the number one thing.
Like, okay, well, how much you need?
This happened to me with this guy I met at Katana's. I was like, yeah. So he just kept, "I want to see you, baby, because you're mine. You're mine." I said, "Well, why don't you give me $1,000 so I can pay my rent and I'll be homeless?" "Yes. No problem." "But what will you do for me?" I was like, "Oh, Lord."
Not nothing. Respond to this text message when I get the deposit. That's what
I'm gonna be your friend.
I'll be your friend.
I talk. You need some
advice?
therapy?
You need advice? I can help you. I got a business plan for you.
So you have done nothing strange for some change.
You said what?
You have done nothing strange for some change over there.
Nah, if I did, I'd be on a TV show right now.
Reality.
Yeah, I've never done anything. I wish I would have lived a little bit more now. But nah.
After a while, once you get a certain age, like our age, like once you 30, it's too old. You too old to be hoeing.
It's too old. Yeah, I'm tired.
Tired.
You think there's a lot of girls?
I gotta sleep. I'd rather sleep than hoe.
Yeah, I'm tired. I got shit to do in the morning. Hoes ain't got shit to do in the morning.
That's true. Yeah. You think there's a lot of girls in the industry who are?
Of course. You think everybody's going to Bali?
Okay. And going to Dubai.
Dubai. That's true.
You know how it is out here in these streets.
Whenever I see that a girl in Dubai, I'm like, and with nobody else, not a friend.
Yeah.
Nobody. I'm like, girl,
I mean, I am about to take myself to Bali though at the end of the year. So you will
go.
Come on, let's go. But you see, we gonna be together.
Yeah.
And you know what she do, and you know what I do. So you see us there, it's like, oh yeah, they can afford that. That makes sense. But if you see a chick who ain't got no talent, no home, no car, no establishment, and she
the same pair of Christian Louboutins in all her photos,
and she's in the Philippines right now,
and wear Fashion Nova, but that same pair of Christian Louboutins,
and she's there all the time. You sucking somebody dick.
Yeah.
And letting them shit on you is what I heard they doing over
Some
there.
of them,
Yeah, I heard that too.
Sucking dick ain't taking you too.
But what part you think they shitting on the stomach?
I don't know, but I wouldn't want nobody. I wouldn't do that.
I want to know how
nobody.
I
had somebody wanted me to pee on them, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I get. Somebody wanted me to send them foot videos, and I was like,
I pee in the pool, but I ain't gonna pee.
Well, I'm not swimming next to you when we go to Bali. How about that? You just.
I mean, it's the ocean.
You go on the other side of the pool, the ocean. I'm like, hey girl, you peeing?
I'm warm. Okay, so this brings us into our trending topic of the day.
Yes.
Here is what's going on. New York lawmakers introduce a bill to fully decriminalize sex work. So they're making prostitution legal.
I'm for that.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm all for that. Because, hey man, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I don't know. Yeah. A woman wants
Stop the stigma. Sex work is work.
It is work.
Yeah,
sex work is work. Y'all believe that?
Yeah, I listen. A woman want to sell her coochie, let her sell her coochie. It's the oldest profession in the history of the world.
But what do you think about legalizing it? I think it's like, I think if you selling pussy, okay, you selling it, and it lists a lot of people that's doing it. But to legalize it, where does that take? What's next?
They're going to start taking taxes off of it.
Well, they need to pay taxes because I don't want to pay taxes and you sitting up here going to Dubai.
But at the same time, you ain't going to do what they do. So let them be tax free.
No. That coochie need to be taxed.
No, they got it. If they legalize and they're gonna tax it.
How you gonna tax my coochie?
They taxing weed.
But you know what's so crazy? How you gonna sit here and tax weed on people? Now you want to make it a business, but yet our prisons are overfilled with men and women who are trying to pay their bills and tax on their own. The same thing that you're doing now. So we have men and women that's locked up for over 10, 15, 20 years for selling weed that now is being legalized.
Yeah.
And they're still not out of jail.
Yeah. So y'all want to start taxing pussy, but you get arrested for prostitution.
But prostitution, if you sell a little pussy, you ain't gonna stay in jail longer than about a week or two.
Either way, you cutting into my business. You know how much money I could have made in that week?
I'll never forget, years ago I saw something. It said that selling pussy was good business because drugs you have to re-up. Like once you finish with that kilo of dope, it's gone. You have to get more. But pussy you can sell over and over. You
can sell the same pussy over.
You go up on the prices, go down.
That's true.
Your own market.
But how they know if they tax it? Because ain't no dude asking for a receipt, and it's gonna give you a receipt. Like
what if you could write the pussy off on the taxes?
They gonna have the little clip on the phone now, and so she's like, "Yeah, you want a blowjob and anal?"
Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people still are doing it like in a way of Cash App, PayPal, me for the coochie.
Or you know what they might start doing, because a lot of these women have pimps. You Cash App the pimp.
But he got to pay taxes because he taking all the money. But only thing I don't like about it, if someone, I'm not going to ever tell anyone not to sell their body if that's truly what they want to do. I do feel like it's a million other things in this world to do to make money other than sell your body. You don't have to do that. It is demeaning in a way, and it's crazy that so many women support this, especially in the light of #MeToo. You're telling me like it's not okay to do this, it's not okay to do that, but go ahead, sell your pussy, girl.
But at the same time, if you get pregnant, you can't get rid of it.
Ooh.
It's a whole cycle in this country.
It's just so confusing.
It's like,
but like I said, when you make it legal, where do you go next? What's next? So do you then tell kids it's okay to sell yourself if you want to? No, you see what I'm saying? Well, you got to understand, we living in a place where you got a pedophile that's running for Congress, and saying this and feels like other pedophiles, that's how they're born. So where do we go from here? That's all I'm saying. I think when you legalize this, it's been going on. Let it continue to go on.
Right.
But where do we go from here if we legalize it? Then you have to legalize a whole bunch of other things.
You know, you changed my mind on
or accept a whole bunch of other things.
Because now it's like, well, it's a disease. So now pedophilia should be okay.
Oh,
yeah. And if I convince this little girl or little boy if I give them $100 to have, it should be legal because it's legal for them to prostitute. So what age is, I just feel like you're opening up the doors to so many other things.
Because there's so many kids out there who are like homeless,
needing money
in shelters, like, you know, so like 12, 13 years old, they run away from home. They're like, well, I'll do it. Yeah, it's legal. It's my own free will. Nobody else, just like all these kids who are being emancipated.
Kids that are being made to do it.
That too.
Let's talk about the sex trafficking.
That too.
Being made to do it. And then maybe jail is their escape from it. If they do get caught, like you get to get away from that lifestyle, maybe get a new lifestyle or whatever, get away from that pimp. Now it's just like, hey, you out there.
People are so PC now that they don't want to say like, no, this is just wrong. Because now if you tell somebody this is just wrong, it's like, oh, well, you have no compassion. You have no consideration for somebody else. No. This is just wrong.
Yeah, and then let's just be honest. If someone is prostituting and someone is buying prostitutes, they really have a lack of better things, they're not going to respect the fact of where they do it, right?
Yeah.
So do you want to walk outside of your apartment and look down the street and a woman is doing what's legal and a man or two men or two women or whatever, doing whatever, a sexual act? Because when you go to Amsterdam and stuff like that, I don't know if you guys ever seen like this. I like to just like look at stuff and see things, but I've seen porn over there. They do it right in the middle of the street.
Yeah, they have it's a box.
Yeah. They do it in the middle of the street. I would never want to see that. I would never want my children to see that. I would never want to be with my spouse and we view something like that. It's uncomfortable. So with you legalizing it, these people most of the time do it in the streets. So the thing is, the cops are catching them and getting them off the streets because they're doing it in the streets. But if it's legalized, do you tell them and regulate where they can do it at? Oh, hey, you can only prostitute in hotels. Are they going to go to that extent? But to just say you can prostitute means that people will be fucking in the streets.
Yeah. What if they? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I ain't gonna lie because a couple years ago, back in the day, I was in New York, living my New York life. And, clubs in New York get out at like 6, 7 in the morning. So I was leaving this club. I was with my dude at the time. Everybody was drunk. It was a good summer night. And we ended up fooling around in the street at like 6 in the morning. So the sun is like coming up a little bit. So first, it was like it trailed along from the club, and like I don't know if you guys know what brownstones are. So it's like so we was in between brownstones, fucking around and doing some nasty shit, and then it was like, let's go to the car. So we had parked on like a main street, so we was fooling around the car.
Everybody done had sex in the car,
but somebody starts. He like literally threw me off of him. Turned around, police is here, here. Like this.
Oh, so you had an audience. Girl, you was a movie star.
But mind you, I don't dress like this. Like I had like a cute little dress on. So to the eye, it looks like I'm selling myself. So they separated us. 3 cops is on him. 3 cops, they pulled us out the car. What's his name? Asking us like, how long have you known him? Like, and I'm like, I've known him from college. He's my boyfriend. And they're like asking him the same questions to see if it match up. And they was like, yeah, it was like, no disrespect what y'all got doing on. They was like, but take that shit uptown. Yeah.
But you got to be careful too, because you could also be registered as a sex offender.
And that's why the cops are so cool, because they understood what was after we told them everything was happening. I'm like, I'm an Army vet. He's an Army vet. We haven't seen him. It was like, all right, cool. There's like, we're supposed to be taking you in for this shit.
Yeah, 'cause that is a crime.
And then they was like, and it was a cool white dude. He was like, just take that shit uptown. Yeah. We don't do that stuff on 47. Don't take that shit uptown. So I was like, yes, officer.
Drive a little farther.
Yeah, he says. I was like, thank you, officer. But at that moment, the way I looked, the way I was perceived, the way the moment looked, I easily could have been arrested on some prostitution. And that's in the records. And now I'm going down in history as, Lulu Gonzalez. But in that moment, I was like, damn, this is real. Like, I was like, no, I'm not a prostitute. I just like him. He's fine. Like, we know each other.
We got text messages.
I was like, look, I have his phone number. So they was like really like on this, like, yo, you're a prostitute. And I was like, no.
Yeah, because New York cleaned that up years,
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy that they're now legalizing it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They got tired of chicks like me going in between brownstones and having a good ass time.
Y'all go ahead and live y'all best life.
Don't tell nobody I told y'all that.
Well, it's gonna be a lot of people watching this podcast, so everybody knows that Lulu
got busy in the street.
In the streets, but so have I. Have you?
Everybody
did it.
That's the best. I think that's some of the best. Like,
nah, it's kind of uncomfortable.
Well, you got to get out the car. You got to get out. You got to open.
Oh, so that's the reason why your ass getting cracked.
I know the places like I used to work at this spot on Sunset Boulevard. So we had a little parking lot on the off street. So me and this girl I was dating at the time, she wanted to do something. I said, I got the perfect spot. We went to my job. Because we went to the parking lot because it's in the back and nobody, you can close the gate, and we went in the back seat, and she, we was, and it's funny because later on when I was, I think I was hitting her from the back, and she was like, something is on my neck, but I'm so in the.
What was it, a roach?
What happened was I forgot I had my hammer, I got tools in my back seat. So, because I remember when I was on top of her, she was like, what is in my back? But I was like, I was so in it. I was like, worry about this hammer inside you. That's what you need to worry. And then after we finished, she got up, and when I was like, oh, that was my bad. That was my hammer. Because I had all these tools in my back.
All right, Jeffrey Dahmer.
She was like, I told you it was something hitting me in my back.
He's like, yeah, me.
Yeah, it's me. It's all this dick. It got extra dick everywhere. Well, thank you very much again, Jamal Doman. Thank you for being a guest. Anything you have coming up, or where can they find you on social media?
Dope, at Jamal Doman, JamalDoman, and Dope Dealers Podcast. Dope Dealers, that's with an S. Dope Dealers Podcast. Every Thursday we drop. Check us out on all podcast outlets.
Lulu, where can they find you? What you got coming next?
I got a lot of things coming next. Like I said, Revolt TV, games people play. I got a new swimsuit line coming out Sunny nights. It's going to be everywhere. Everybody going to love it. Follow me on Instagram at LouLou_Gonzalez. Facebook, it's Lourdes Gonzalez.
Got a lot of things popping. Before we end today's session, I'm Daphnique Springs, and whatever we talked about today, guess what? It's my logic, so I'm always right, whether y'all agree or don't agree. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and tell a friend. I'm Daphnique Springs. Comment and like us.
And share.
Bye.